Hello, my Capricorns, and welcome to Divine Destiny, Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I am Debbie. Now, I am reading for June 16th through the 22nd. I've done my overview. Just hold on. Watch it. It talks about a lot of stuff. And also, grounding is very, very necessary during this time. We have a full moon in Capricorn. It is your full moon. So really know a little bit more about it, okay? I'm getting picking up a lot of strength energy. I don't know if that's that you're going to need strength or that you are just stepping up into your strength, into your power, into your place. Either one or both. Now, remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like and leave the rest. Now we have, oops, as that goes flying down there. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So it is your full moon. Remember, release, relinquish, and request. And we are entering into Cancer season, which is your mirror. So there's going to be a lot, you're going to pick up a lot of sensitivity, and you're going to, because you're the goatfish. You got that little fishy part about you. And you're going to have a lot of that intuition. You're going to be your intuition is going to be very strong this week, okay? So embrace it, know it. Don't think yourself as going crazy, okay? Anyway, let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do we have? What else do you have for your Capricorns? What else do you want to tell your Capricorns? 1, 2, and 3. All three are reversed. So you got a strong message here. Let's see what we've got. First card is the Knight of Water. The Knight's underlying energy, because court cards have two energies, the underlying one and then the one that you see. Knight's underlying energy is fire. So there's a steamy energy with this right now. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is in that north node pushing forward, okay? It's not backing down. Water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now, Cancer and Pisces has some really big action going on right now. It's fluid, emotional, it's spiritual energy. The Knight of Water, this is a very steamy card. This is, think of that pot of water that's, on the fire, getting ready to boil up, boil over. It can be used to help to cook your pasta, or it could be used to warm your water, things going on. But it can also create some steam. And, there's it's like fluctuating emotions, fluctuating moods, going from something very physical to something very spiritual, very ethereal at the same time. The Knight of Water is coming into is coming into a space that, that is very emotionally charged here, okay? But you still have that fire. Now, the other thing about water can put out that fire. Fire can, it can diffuse some of the water at the same time. But when used correctly, when used together, it is something that is emotional and very, very passionate. Now, Knights in itself, I love the Knights because once they figure out their direction, that's where they go. They go where they're going, okay? The Knight of Water has a very loving energy to it. It is finding, we can say, okay, if you're single or if you have a relationship that needs to be moving into a closer relationship, the Knight of Water helps you with that, okay? So if you're single, this is falling in love. If you're in a relationship, this is falling into more love or getting a better partnership going. But the Knight of Water is also about being emotionally charged in the direction that you are. So it could be that maybe you are doing something, maybe you're in a ministry and it is something that is emotionally charging you. Maybe you have a passion to help. Maybe you're doing something very passionate. This is a passionate start, a passionate journey for you. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposal. The need to balance emotion, an invitation to a social event. But it's something very heartfelt. Next card reversed. The Queen of Earth. So the Queen of Earth, Queen's underlying energy is water. Okay, we talked about that. Earth energy is your energy. It is also Taurus, and Virgo. Now, Taurus has Mars and Uranus doing some crazy stuff in it. Okay, so there is some of that, that stepping up. It is about your money, your job, it's money, job, it's your career, it's also your home. When I see the Earth, the Queen of Earth, there's a practicality to her. There is also this sense of taking care of business, taking care of her business, taking care of the people that rely upon her. So while we have this very emotionally charged, this is what I want, I am going there, the Queen of Earth comes up and says, okay, let's be practical about this and let's see how we can get this done. Now, the Queen of Earth is also about taking care of herself so she can take care of others. This is where I'm always bringing up the plane thing. The flight attendants say, and in the event of an emergency, should the oxygen mask fall, make sure you put it on yourself first so that you can help others, okay? So taking care of yourself, making sure that you are grounded, making sure your bills are paid before you take care of anyone else's bills too. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you, but take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Next card, 7 of water. So now we come back to that water energy where you have water here, you have water here, now you have water here. Emotional, spiritual energy. 7 is a divine number. 7 says you're being protected. 7 is a divine umbrella. So no matter what the energies, whatever's falling on your head, you're really being protected from the worst of them all, okay? You might feel like your face might feel a little wet and your clothes might be a little damp or your shoes, but you're not drenched, okay, because you're being protected. Now, the 7 of water has a lot of choices here. So whatever this is, it's pushing you to make some choices. Now, I'm getting my Capricorns. I'm getting some choices in maybe changing your residency, changing your jobs, changing something that, that you might, changing your career path even. There are choices here, and they could be very positive. They could be, they could be something that maybe you shouldn't even be doing here. So there's something going on. Again, I get the sense of strength. I get the sense of purpose from you. And then because of that, it opens up these choices. And these choices can be, they're just things that you have to look into, things that you have to investigate. But you're being protected with these emotional choices. So you're going to have a choice to either go forward or not go forward. You're going to have a choice to go right or not go right. But the neat thing about it is it does become your choice, okay? The choices aren't being taken out of your control. That's the thing that I'm getting with this 7 of water also. These are your choices. And it's not being made for you. You have the choice to make these choices, okay? A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. But again, the thing that I'm getting is that these still remain your choices. It's like you have the opportunity to choose now, where maybe before you felt a little powerless, like you felt like the choices were out of your hands. And now it's like, no, do you want to do this or do you not want to do this? So it's interesting. Again, it's emotional situation. Take care of yourself, do what's right for you, but there's these decisions, these choices, but what you choose will be honored, okay? Your choices will be honored. How's that? Okay, let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else is there for your wonderful Capricorns? What else is there for your Capricorns? Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Reversed, a 1, new beginning. So you have a 1-7-7-1. 1 new beginning. It is your base chakra. It is your sense of security. It is your root. It is your grounding. So I really recommend that you watch the overview, because I read an article, I don't read, but I go over an article about grounding. And this again, I do get this sense of strength about you, a sense of purpose. This is about, staying grounded. This is you being who you're supposed to be. Okay? So the base chakra is your security, is your sense of purpose. It is your, it is your sense of strength. It is basically your, did you grow up in a household where, you were afraid all the time, or did you feel confident? Did you feel safe? So, and it doesn't mean, you might have grown up in a household that wasn't safe, but you can work on overcoming that. And you can create, and again, a lot of times this is with God, with Source. That's how I've gotten to this point. Create a sense of security. Okay, so but this is what builds, what a lot of chakras, or what a lot of energies build upon. Okay, so let's go on to this. So again, there's an emotional journey. There's some choices for you. Take care of yourself, and remember to make sure that you are safe. Make sure that you are taken care of. Okay? But a lot of it all comes back to you, Capricorns. It all comes back to you. And hope some of this makes sense to somebody out there. This is a very interesting week for you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay. What do you have to say to Capricorns? Abundance mindset. So this one, I think this one came up before. So if you do cross watch and you come across this, then definitely think about this. It's a validation. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. I think this was pulled for Aries, but I could be wrong. It could have been Virgo. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here for my Capricorns. What crystal would be helpful, especially during this full moon time? Remember, release, relinquish, request. Okay. Oh, that one just flipped over. Green aventurine. I have it somewhere, but not here. Okay, green aventurine helps with new opportunities. Also helps with the healing of the heart chakra. I love that. Green energy, earth energy. And the heart chakra is basically, it's the combination of both the metaphysical energies and the physical energies. All right, here we go. This is my angel prayers. I know as many times as I look over it, I still have to look at it. Let's see what we have here, because I'm using a different crystal card, so I thought we'd have a little mantra with these. Here we go. What, who, where for God's Capricorns? What do we want here? Earth angel. Now, I will tell you, and you saw I shuffled, Virgo did get this one. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Interesting. So if you have any Virgo in you, you definitely want to take a peek at that video. Earth angels. Now, Archangel Ariel has a very strong earth connection, and I like to think of the fairies. Fairies, I like to think of them as earth angels, and they can play. They can have fun. There's a lot of interesting energies. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Okay, remember, end of a tough cycle approaches. What else do we have? What else do you want to say to our wonderful Capricorns? What do you want to say to our wonderful Capricorns? Here we, oh, sure, okay. Okay, somebody else got that too. Who did that? I don't know. Was that a Virgo thing? That could have been Virgo also. Have faith in your dreams. A waxing crescent moon. And that popped out. I mean, that was like flew out of the deck. Interesting. Let me know, Capricorns, and if it's Virgo, and if you've got a new Virgo, watch Virgo. Okay, do me my favor, please. If you enjoyed the video, even if you didn't, Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It helps keep me on air, and it's really important to do that. Also, to my Capricorns, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.